I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to the new Hamilton City School-Based Health Center. It's a great place, and you're going to have an opportunity to tour through the facility if you haven't already done that. And I want to take a few minutes to acknowledge members of the Hamilton City Schools. I tell them to stand up, but most people are standing, so if you can raise your hand if you're from the Hamilton City Schools. Hey, great turnout. If there's any members from the Hamilton City Council, great. And any of the board members from Primary Health Solutions. Great. This center is the result of local and regional supporters who believe that the health of the community begins with its children. And that's what this school-based health center is all about. My name is Mark Belisario, and I'm the CEO of Primary Health Solutions. We are a federally qualified health center that serve over 22,000 people in the community. We have offices throughout Butler County, and we serve people around the area. Primary Health Solutions provides the full range of services to all people who come to our centers. We provide pediatric, family practice, we provide adult medicine, we provide behavioral health, dental services, vision services. And in our health centers, patients also have access to laboratory services, x-ray services, and pharmacy services. So really what we try to create for many of our patients in our locations is a one-stop shop. We know if people can get there, they have access to many healthcare solutions for them. We know that there are many children in this country and in this community who come to school with untreated medical conditions each and every day. Medical conditions that make it hard for children to learn. We also know that healthy children can and do engage in the educational process at a higher level when they feel good and they're prepared to be in school on a daily basis. This health center will address the needs of parents not having to miss work to bring their children to the doctor. We know that there's many challenges for working parents having to take time off from work to bring their children to school, to the doctor. And with a center like this, they're able to know that their children are going to get the health care services that they need without having to take that time off from work. It really opens up access to care. And while the health center is open to all students and staff and families, we want to make sure that everybody knows that when your children come here, they're going to be provided with top quality care. We have consent forms for parents to sign if they would like their children to use the services. This won't be for everybody, but we think that there's a good number of patients who will want to take advantage of this. So parents can opt into any of the services that are available, or they can opt out of them also. But what we want people to know is we will not be treating any children without the consent of their parents. And please always know that parents are always welcome to come to any of the health visits that their children may have. This really is about opening access and bringing health care to so many kids in the community who need it. Next, we'd like to hear from Tony Orr, who is the superintendent of the Hamilton City Schools and so supportive of this program.
It is nice to know we have our first vision patient. First, I want to thank our partnership with Primary Health Solutions, One Site, Interact for Health, Butler Behavioral Services, the Hamilton Community Foundation, certainly our Board of Education who had the vision to support this much needed project, our outstanding staff who make me Hamilton proud, Shook Touchstone Construction, who helped to provide for the construction of the facility, and also Larry Knapp, our business director, who has been integral in overseeing this process. I've been reminded recently that when we seek to partner to provide services for our students and community, it's all too easy to focus on obstacles. It's one thing to identify a hurdle. However, it is better to discuss how we're going to jump over that hurdle together. Hamilton City Schools is honored to work with our partners to provide for the health care of our students and our community. You know, students who are hungry, who have the love and support that they need, and who are healthy are ready to learn and are more prepared to be successful in school and in life. Today, we not only have taken another step together, but we have leaped over a hurdle to benefit our students and Hamilton City Schools. So thank you for the vision of our partners. Thank you for everyone who's been attending today and who is supportive of this. And have a great holiday, and God bless.
So next up, we have Jeff Diver, the president of Primary Health Solutions Board.
Thank you. Hey, what a great day in Hamilton, huh? Let's hear it. This is fantastic. The second school-based health center that's been opened by Primary Health Solutions, and I am so thrilled on behalf of the board of directors to be here and to witness this day. I know that there are going to be hundreds, if not thousands, of students, faculty, and community members who will benefit from this wonderful center. And to reiterate what Mark said, we're talking about top quality care here that we're providing to residents regardless of their ability to pay. So we are really thrilled and appreciative also of the partnership that we have with all of the partners that Superintendent Orr mentioned. So I want to do a shout out to them also, the Interact for Health, One Site, Vision, the Hamilton Community Foundation, the school district, the superintendent, the administrators, the school board, and thank you all for that. There's been said that you can tell a lot about a community by how it treats those that are least among us, and so it says a lot about Hamilton by the opening of the school-based health center, in addition to what Primary Health Solutions has in downtown Hamilton, to really provide top quality care, vision care, and primary care to children and their families. So I want to thank you guys for all working together, and thank you for being here today. God bless.
Next we have Scott Krug, who is the board president of the Hamilton City Schools.
On behalf of the Hamilton City School Board, I first want to thank all of the collaborators that made this possible. For those of you who haven't had an opportunity to see the health center, I strongly encourage you to do so. It is phenomenal. As soon as I walked in, I had this big smile on my face. I couldn't contain it, my excitement. It was excellent. Very, very professional and well done. As it was already mentioned, this serves the students of the Hamilton City School District, but also their families, which I think is a really nice benefit. Additionally, it's open to members of the community, so it really is a one-stop shop for everyone. It's not just the students, but their families and the community at large. And also, they accept most all insurance and even those uninsured, so it really is all-inclusive. The purpose really, I think, was to provide accessible, affordable care. And I think we've met that objective. Additionally, we've got the added benefit of having a vision center. So it's not just health, but it's also vision. And for all the teachers who are here, I think they know the importance of our students being able to see. It's something that's not kind of overlooked at times, whether they can see the school board, whether they can see the blackboards, the smart boards, and whether they can actually see the books that are in front of them. And so I think this added benefit of having the Vision Center is really, really tremendous for our community and the district at large. In finishing, I just want to say this is another addition to our district that supports our motto of being Hamilton proud. I'm very, very proud of this. Again, I can't thank the collaborators enough. Thank you.
And we have some of our partners with us today. Ann Barnum, who's Vice President of Community Strategies for Interact for Health. Interact for Health was really the organization that got the ball rolling. They came to us and said, we have some money for a school-based health center. Do you think you guys want one in Butler County? And we said, sure. And it's funny, Francie Walgan, who we've been working with, I tell this story. It started out as, she said, would you like a health center? And I'm like, yeah, we'd like that. And she said, have you thought about vision? And I said, no. And then she said, have you thought about dental? Have you thought about, behavioral health? And so what grew from just a normal school-based health center, which would be simply, 3 exam rooms and a nurse practitioner, to what we have now is this whole center offering so many services. And I'd also recommend, if you haven't seen it yet on the way out, this center and all Hamilton City Schools are served by our dental vans, so we do have dental services available to all the children across Hamilton. So, Ann Barnum.
Yes, unfortunately, Francie Walgan couldn't be here today, but she sent me instead. And the thing that she would be so excited to see, and I took lots of pictures, is how many people are here. This just would make her so proud to see this work going on. School-based health centers are most successful when there is a collaboration and support from many partners. And every person in this room is a partner to the work that's going on here. Because you bring your children, you send your students, you come and visit, you support the work of Primary Health Solutions and the school system. It's really an important part. We really did want to see, we've been trying a long time to have a school-based health center in Butler County. And it just so happens that we ended up with 2 in the same year, one in Fairfield and one here in Hamilton. Now y'all have to vie a little bit for who's the best. The reality is that, as Mark said, vision is not normally a part of what is done, so we want to thank One Site for coming. This is only the 3rd school-based health center in the state of Ohio that has a vision clinic in it. So that is really cool. This school-based health center is part of a group called Growing Well, which is our effort in Interact to coordinate the efforts of school-based health centers and give them support. Dr. Marilyn Crumpton has been the medical director of Growing Well for a number of years, so I want to make sure I thank her. And thank all of the people who have been involved in this. One Site, Scott Kruger from the Hamilton City Board, and the school board members who supported this and voted for it. Tony Orr, Superintendent of Schools, Garfield's principal and staff who participated in the planning of this effort, and Mark Belisario, Anthony Campbell, and Primary Health Solutions. All have been integral parts of this. Thank you all so much, and remember, you're partners of this, and you can come here too.
Next, I'd like to introduce Money Iyer, who's One Site Senior Director of Strategy, and One Site has brought us the Vision Center.
Thank you, Mark, and thank you for the wonderful welcome here in Hamilton. I was telling Ann earlier today that my Duke Blue Devils are playing later tonight, and I am digging the blue and white. I love it. As Ann mentioned, this is the third Vision Center associated with a health center in Ohio, and all three have been sponsored by one site. We've been partnering on all three, and this is the second that we've opened with our partners at Primary Health Solutions. And what an extraordinary Vision Center it is. We have been very, very lucky in our partnerships here, because what we're able to bring under the umbrella of health is something that, we believe is truly important for success in the classroom and in life. 1 in 4 children have an undiagnosed vision correction problem. 80% of learning is visual. And with the Vision Center here, children will be able to come here as part of their school day, get an eye exam, get a pair of glasses that meets their prescription exactly, and then go back into the classroom and succeed. And that's really what this partnership is about. It's about the success of the children in the school district. And Hamilton and Fairfield, Butler County, and the state of Ohio are leading the way for the rest of the country in what is possible in a school in terms of helping the kids succeed. And this is truly extraordinary. I wanted to share one success story that we were just discussing earlier, Jeffrey, Mark, and I, about the first patient who came to the Fairfield Vision Center. A little girl named Guadalupe, 7 years old, recently came over from Mexico, didn't speak English very well, has Down syndrome. She was the first patient in the Vision Center. She had a minus 13.75 prescription. And with that prescription, you don't see unless the paper is this close to your face. You don't see anything. And she had been living her entire life without a pair of glasses and that prescription. And she came into the Vision Center, she got an eye exam, she got the pair of glasses, and I wish I could show you the picture of this girl when they first put the glasses on her face and she saw what the world was supposed to look like. And it truly was an extraordinary moment. She wasn't able to walk properly and they thought that the motor problems were because she couldn't see. She wasn't able to do anything in class because everything had to be brought an inch away from her face. And today, she's going to be able to live her life to the fullest, thanks to the vision care that she received at Primary Health Solutions facility in Fairfield. I have absolutely no doubt that the same stories are going to happen here in Hamilton as well. And so I want to thank Superintendent Orr and Hamilton City Schools for their support of this, for their vision in bringing this into their community. Mark and our partners at Primary Health Solution, Ann and our partners at Interact for Health. Really, this has been a great team effort, and I am really looking forward to see what we're going to be able to do for the community here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Moni. The one thing I want to remind people too is many people think of school-based health centers as places that are only open during school hours. This health center will be open all year round. So when the children are on vacation during the summer, families who use this as their primary health care center will be able to access the care all summer long during Christmas break, spring break, and many of the school holidays. So it's really exciting because it's a completely different model than the way it has been done in the past. So we're thrilled. We're thrilled with our partners. We couldn't be more happy than with everybody supporting this effort. All of you have come out today to see it. How important is that for you to be a part of what's happening here in Hamilton and for the Hamilton City Schools, and making sure that our children are prepared to learn, because the way to success in life is to be able to be prepared to study and learn in school. So with that, we have the Honorable Pat Moeller, Mayor of the City of Hamilton. And I don't know.
Thank you very much. What a powerful, powerful partnership this is. Doesn't get any better when you combine education and health for success of the student. What a great formula. Looking at the platform there, just the names of the partners, just astounding. And Hamilton is succeeding because of partnerships. And this is another very, very successful, powerful partnership. And thank you very much for for all those who donated their resources to make this happen for successful students. And I'm actually batting, I think, for Kenny Craig on this ribbon cutting, so it's kind of like Moeller batting for Craig. So I'm not sure where the scissors are or anything, but if we do it,
we have them.
You've got it over there? Okay. I like to have the students do it myself. To be honest with you, you don't need me holding scissors. But I think the students should be actively involved with this ribbon cutting. Whenever you stretch it out, let them do it. Okay?